What's up, folks? Slash Raptor here. Welcome to another episode of Game On. We are playing Paper Mario, and we are in Chapter 2, looking for some letters that were lost by the mail carrier Parakarry. We have already found one of them, and we have one more left. So let's go this way and see what we can find. Ooh, look at this. Hey, what do you call it? Check it out. We got the Damage Dodge badge. That is a very useful one for this point in the game. So we're going to get rid of some stuff and put that right on. Let's take off... For right now, let's take off the Power Jump badge, and we can put on Damage Dodge. If you do the action command correctly, it'll decrease the damage by 1. So basically, any attack that does 2, with your action command, it'll now do nothing if you block it properly, which is very, very useful. There's also a Defense Plus badge, and it's kind of the opposite of a Power Plus badge, because it raises your defense by 1 for everything without the action command, but this one only costs 3 to put on. So if you put on this, and then put on what I like to call the P up D down, which is actually the name of the badge, the P up D down lowers your defense by 1, but if you put this on, it won't really matter. As long as you do the action command properly, you'll take the same amount of damage you would if you didn't have the P up D down badge on. And the reason I say to put on the P up D down rather than the Power Plus is because the Power Plus badge costs 6 FP, whereas the P up D down does exactly the same thing but costs about 2 or 3. So yeah, definitely want to do that. But we'll get into all of that later. I don't want to try and confuse you guys right now. Yeah, and we still can't go any further over there because we need Parakarry. But I think we should have to go this way. And yes, I did. And yes, I said shaft. I think we have to go this way, is what I meant to say. So let's jump up here. And I believe we went that way and took the slide. I think this is where we went. Yeah. And then we took the slide. So let's go this way and make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. So now we want to go back this way and check the other part of this here, and see if we can find that missing letter, because as soon as we find it, Parakarry will join us on our quest to destroy Bowser and recover the 7 star spirits. Now we need him to get over here, but there's the letter right over there, and I really shouldn't have done that. Ow, 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 ow! It's okay though, we can still kill these guys very easily with Bombette, who is still pretty broken, I think. Now, luckily, these guys were giving us 3, so now they give us 2, but the Monty Moles will give us 1. You can still level up when they give you 1 star point, but it takes so long. It's just so frustrating. Which is why I always recommend leveling up and getting like leveling up before you enter a new area, because then you'll get then you'll be able to get the most out of your 2 and 3 star points. The only exception to that rule is the first chapter, which we've already played, obviously, because in that one, it should be relatively simple for you to get anywhere from 3 to 4 levels in that entire chapter, and not including the ones you get in the prologue, because that's just the way that chapter works. Because that's just how you get caught up. So now we're going to save it here. And just through here, we should find Parakarry. No, 1 screen over still. And so now let's make sure we're fully healed and talk to Parakarry. Letter 1. Oh, there you go. That's one of the ones I dropped a cannon bar. Thanks so much. Of course, there's still 1 left. You've lost letter! You found it! Now I've got all the letters I've lost today. Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I wish there was some way I could repay you for your help. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped some all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. You know, you're good at finding letters. Do you think you could keep an eye out during your travels? In return, I would offer whatever help I can. Oh, praise the stars! I wasn't looking I wasn't looking forward to having to find these letters all by myself. No, sir. I'll do my very best to help you. You shall not regret this. Parakarry joined your party. Press the down stick to have him carry Mario and fly a short time. He can carry Mario over short gaps that he couldn't just jump across himself. While in battle, he can attack with Skydive or smash into enemies using his Shell Shot ability. Shell Shot is extremely useful at this point in the game. It's kind of like Bombat's Bomb Attack, except it's a physical attack, and it suffers more from the weakening that it will get when you deduct the enemy's defense, but it can hit enemies in the air, and it does about 5 damage. So it's very useful at this point in the game. I recommend using Parakarry for the first little bit because he's pretty powerful. Yeah. And now we need to fly across over here, and we can get the Power Quake badge. Or just the Quake Hammer. Power Quake is better than that, and oh my god, is Power Quake awesome. It does like 5 damage to everything. The Quake Hammer badge is really good because in the next couple levels there's a lot of enemies that have spikes on them, so until you get the Spike Shield badge, you can make up for it by using Quake Hammer. Because Quake Hammer does damage to all enemies, but you don't have to jump on them to do it. So we're actually going to put that on and make our way over here. I really shouldn't have jumped on him, I know it. I'm a loser, but check this out. Shell Shot. This is kind of hard to aim. You just want to make sure it's pointing right in the big thing there, and 3 damage just like that. So it's exactly the same damage-wise when compared to Bombette, except he can hit enemies in the air. And it's kind of tricky, and it can be a bit trickier to aim it, so it's not as much of a cheap attack, because using Bombette's bomb attacks is so easy. You just push the A button over and over again really, really fast, and that's one of the easiest kinds of things your like action commands you got to do in the game. But Parakarries is kind of tricky. It's a very interesting one. I really enjoy it. And over here, we're going to get something that we won't have to worry about for a couple more chapters, but we should get it now because otherwise we'll forget about it. This guy is called a Bubulb, and he carries 1 magical seed. There's 4 throughout the game. One of them is here, and we now have it. You get another one in the jungle, I believe, and you get another one in the Forever Forest, and then you get another one in Toad Town. And you use 4 of them to open the gateway that'll let you enter Chapter 6, I believe. So yeah. Oh, here's a boss monster for us to fight. He's pretty cool. Now, this won't be very hard at all, but we're going to bring in little Mario because we need to scan him. Hi there. Hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute. I've seen you somewheres. He can read. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this fella Mario who's on Bowser's wanted poster. Now what's your name? If you say anything but Mario, you can avoid the boss fight, I believe. But I want the fight, because he's pretty fun to fight. Mario? Well, I'll be. If you're Mario, Eric, and I gotta bust you up. I love how he talks. Okay, so, Tattle. This is Buzzar. He guards Mount Rugged. Wow, that's one big bird. Max HP 40, attack power 3, defense power 0. He gets you if you get caught in his clutches, that you'll lose HP. Try to wriggle out of his grip. The special attack is flapping his wings to create wind. This attacks damage your party members too. But he has his but he was hatching eggs, wasn't he? Is it possible that he's really a she? I wonder. Well, I mean, maybe his wife is gone. Maybe he's filling in for her temporarily. Press A really fast, and then the number will change based on how much damage you're going to receive. 1 is the best you can have, and it'll only put your partner out for 1 turn. Of course, you don't want to put your partner out for any turns, but you're going to want to use Parakarry a lot during this fight because you can get 5 damage on every turn, and if he has 40 hit points, that's only 8. So yeah. Shell Shot him a lot, and it'll be a much easier fight. See there? It's very powerful for so early in the game. Him and Bombette are your best attackers. Down to 29 hit points so far. Shell shot him again. Right in the head. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that hurt. Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! Danger! Use refresh, and it'll give me enough to keep fighting a little longer. A little longer. I'm Elmer Fudd. Hello. 2. Jump. Die. Big bird. Die! Oh no! Oh no! Ow! Asshole. Alright. Hot shroom time. Wow, that's a lot of money. I never noticed how useful that is. Because I never really used that before, but now I do. I don't think it's possible to make that do no damage, unless you were to put on a defense plus badge. But again, that costs 6 whole things. Whereas the one I'm using right now, the action command one, doesn't cost 6. It costs about 3. Oh, that attack! Dang you! I'm gonna kill you. One move here, you'll be dead. Dead! Dead! Now pay up. He didn't give me very much, only 15, but oh well. He was fun to fight. Yo! I got whooped! Yeah! And that's about it for this episode of Game On. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you in the next episode, even though I won't actually see you because I'm not physically in front of you. But yada 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 blah blah blah. See you next episode, and until then, peace out and Game On. Okay, bye!